What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Super Seducer. I just ran through a bunch of scenarios. Just tap in space bar because this was like 10 seconds after episode 4. So we're wingman. Your wingman isn't the smoothest, but he's a good guy, and with your help, maybe he'll finally get lucky. Do you have what it takes to be a great wingman? Goal: leave the bar with the girls. Let's get fucked, bruh. What type of guy is the best wingman? An attractive guy? An ex-girlfriend? Ugly guy who makes you look good by comparison? Okay, so if they're helping me... my ex.
Whereas a girl wing woman is actually a pretty cool option. Your ex is just going to get in the way because
how
she
about
doesn't
a friend?
actually want you to get any girls.
Okay, how about a friend who is a girl?
No, wrong. Because you want your wingman to look cool and be able to hold his own.
No, I don't. He's gonna fucking stand me up.
You want to go out with someone that makes you look good. They should be, they should look pretty good if possible. At least dress well.
I need to get all the options anyway, so I can move on to the next scenario.
In a good mood, has a positive energy, and if possible, you know, one that actually likes talking to girls.
Will you set up code words? Set up code words to use while talking to girls. Don't set up code words. Nah, we don't need it.
Oopsie, that might get you in trouble later on. Not the best choice. Although it seems very geeky to set up code words, it will help you in situations where you want to communicate something to your friend without the girls understanding what it is.
Banana soup. That's a nose.
Dude, I don't know what it is, but I feel like you're going to get lucky tonight. I can just feel it.
Yeah, I feel it too, man.
Uh-oh, look at those two.
Well, yeah.
Which one do you like?
Guys?
I like the blonde one. I don't know. I don't know what to say to her.
You don't know? Go on, give it a go.
No, I don't know. I don't want to be embarrassed.
Alright.
Oh, take $100 from him. Say you'll only give it back if he approaches. Tell him if he doesn't go and talk to him, you will, and you'll speak loudly so that everyone can hear. Tell him to have a shot to give him some confidence. Nah, fucking extort the fuck out of him.
Look, if you don't go and talk to them, I'm going to go over and just scream in front of the whole bar. Drake likes you. He thinks you're sexy. He wants you to be his girlfriend. I won't do it if you go and talk to them. Deal?
Oh, okay.
Alright, cool.
Don't want to get drunk.
Yeah, this is good. Sometimes people need a bit of a kick, you know, to get started, and so whatever it takes is good.
You both go in together. Your friend goes in while you wait a moment. You go in to scope things out, then your friend goes in. Well, he's my wingman. No, I'm his wingman. I'm the wingman.
No, it's wrong. Remember, you're the wingman here, so he needs to be going in first, making the better impression, and then you're just playing a supporting role.
No, here's the thing you do. Okay, he might have a point. You know, if what you need to do to have a true wingman is if you know somebody who's famous, okay? So you go and talk to somebody first, and if you have somebody famous, like if like you were friends with LeBron James or something like that, and he comes up, he's like, "Hey, yo, what's up, dude? What's going on? It's been forever." And it's like, you know, so and so.
Going in together is what a lot of guys do. It doesn't work too well. Much better if one of you goes in, kind of warms things up first.
That's me.
What should I say?
God, I gotta fucking do everything for him. Give him the "Are you girls" male bashing line. Tell him to use "Sorry, I'm a little late. Traffic was crazy" opener. Say to use the tried and tested engagement opener. Tell him to just go up and grab her ass. Tell him to just be himself and talk about Star Wars. None of these are great. Give him the "Are you male" bashing line. Sorry, I'm late. Traffic was crazy. Just go be yourself, dude. Fucking.
Have you seen the latest Star Wars?
No.
Oh, why?
Well, we don't like it.
It's.
How can it be? It's the most amazing movie of all time, I think.
Well, sorry, we don't think so.
Oh, it's Carrie Fisher, Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and all the droids, the Jedis.
Okay.
Come on, it's great.
I'm sorry. We want to talk to each other. Oh, sorry.
Yes. Okay.
Too much of himself. Too much of himself.
You should be helping your friend, so letting him talk about Star Wars as much as he loves it, very low chance of success. Dude, just try this. Go up to them and like, oh, I'm sorry I'm late, you know, as if they were waiting for you, and they'd be like, huh? But then they think it's funny.
Do you think it will work?
Then give it a go.
I don't think any of that
so
always
could
works, at least 50%.
Okay, so wish me luck.
50%.
Good luck.
Random statistic.
Oh, I'm sorry. The traffic was horrible.
And you are?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Greg.
Hi, Greg. Vicky.
And you?
Monica.
It is nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
This one's okay, but it might be hard for him to pull it off. So he could choose a better opening line in this case.
Like
but
what? Tell
also
me.
worse one. So it wouldn't get him
Fucking tell
blown
me
out.
then.
It's getting him
Richard,
in there, but it's not the best one.
How long will you wait to join? 10 minutes? That's way too long.
You want
He's
to
gonna
allow
die
enough
out there.
time for him to say something to the girls, get a response, go a little bit further than that, get them comfortable, make sure that they feel good, and then you join exactly at that time. If it's too early or too late, it could be all wrong and mess things up. So around a minute looks right, but when they're kind of engaged in a conversation together, ideally smiling, you can get in there.
What do you say as you join them? Come in and say, sorry, is he bothering you? Come and say, I see you've met the local serial killer. Yeah. Hey, mate, so who are these two? Pretend to throw up on them. Let's just...
What an amazing party.
Yeah. So,
Great.
okay.
Hey girls, I'm so sorry. Is he bothering you? I told him not to come. Hang on. Security, can you come immediately, please?
Whoa.
No, I'm joking. He's okay.
Yo,
Good guy.
hey, Richard.
Hey, so who are these two?
Oh, let me introduce. This is Vicky
Hi, Richard. Nice to meet you.
and Monica.
Nice
Hi.
to meet you, Monica.
Nice to meet you too.
This is funny, but it's kind of what most guys do, isn't it? Where they diss their friends in front of girls. So it's a little bit immature, not very cool. And actually, the nicer you are to each other, the more complimentary you are, the better you make each other look. So think about that.
There wasn't anything on there that was complimentary. There was a fucking option for a serial killer. Give your attention to your friend. Give your attention to both girls. Give attention to the girl your friend likes. Give attention to the girl your friend doesn't like. We're the wingman.
So what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I like reading.
Yeah? What do you
Yeah.
read?
Well, now I read Harry Potter books.
Oh, but you don't
Really?
fucking like
Yes.
Star Wars?
Oh my god.
What?
No, that's bad. So it means you're like 12 years old or
No, I'm not
13?
12.
14?
No, not even close.
I thought only young girls read Harry Potter.
No, it's not. Have you ever read Harry Potter?
Yeah, I read the first one. Didn't like it. And I watched the second movie.
Oh,
Give me a
no.
question
Like
about
it.
Harry Potter. Let's go.
I know it's popular, but I thought it was, you know, children's thing. But
No, absolutely not.
no, it's got some good stuff.
Yes, I think you should try. You know.
I did like that she gave all the money to charity, J.K. Rowling. You know,
Yeah,
she's,
yeah.
she's very cool. So
Yes,
that's
I really
good.
like
So
her.
it's good that you're supporting. Did you pay for it or you?
For books?
Yeah, or you
Yes.
download it.
No, I paid.
That's
I
good.
bought
Not
it.
back then. You
Cool.
couldn't download that shit. I remember always
Well
reading that
done, you're
stuff.
being a good wingman. That's exactly right.
It's my job.
You want to help him out this time. Maybe he'll help you out this next time. And by
I'm still gonna
talking
get
to
laid.
the other girl exclusively, you free him up to do his thing with the girl that he's into.
Tell her about 50 Shades of Grey and Sex Dungeons. It's rare to read books these days. Well done. Do most of the talking about your reading. Well, she's enjoying Harry Potter, so I'll compliment her on that.
I like reading too, actually. But don't you think it's rare these days? Like everyone's on Instagram and just distracted by stuff.
Well, you know, maybe, but my friends read all the time, so
Yeah.
yeah.
We should start a reading club.
I think so.
I think they do that, right? Like everyone reads the same book and then talks about
Yes,
it.
actually, it's pretty cool.
If you can agree on the book.
Well, not really. You know, you share your opinion. And it's pretty cool to
Okay.
discuss it. Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's rare for me to meet someone that likes reading, and it's pretty cool. So well done.
you have a very nice voice.
When you're being the wingman, you want to make your girl feel good and comfortable. That means that you don't need to do so much teasing and things like that, but you do need to give some compliments, have a friendly conversation, and basically talk her in nicely enough so that she's happy to talk to you, but maybe not too much so that she likes you. And by the way, what are you drinking there?
Champagne. It's pretty good, actually.
Oh, cool.
Cheers.
Amazing.
Cheers.
No. Divert.
Oh, ladies, let me get you another one.
Oh, thank you.
No. I got it. Give me. No.
Gentleman, eh?
Give me the. Tell the girl's embarrassing story about him. No. Tell his girl that he likes her and she's like, girl. No. Try and steal both girls for a threesome while he's away. Tell him about a great book you recently read. Tell a story about the time when he really helped you out and why you were best friends.
You know, Greg, he's actually my best friend. Such a great guy because, you know, I've got lots of friends, but you never know who would really be there for you, right? But there was this one time where I just had this horrible situation, broke up with my ex-girlfriend, and I called him at like 4 in the morning, and he said, I'm going to be there right away. And he got out of bed, came to me, and was talking to me, you know, all through the morning and stuff, didn't sleep. And it really made me feel better. And I knew because he could have said,
Wow.
oh, I've got to sleep, I'm busy, I'm going to work tomorrow, whatever. But he was really there for me. So since that day, I realized, you know, he's a super guy. And that's why he's my
So
friend.
nice to have such a wonderful friend.
Yeah. This is one of the most powerful moments in the entire game because if you can do this kind of thing for your friends and if they can do it for you, it has a huge effect. When you say things about yourself, it's bragging, it's bad, but when someone else says something about you, it's incredibly powerful. So think about something nice that you can say about your wingman and try it next time. Yeah, so that's good. Anyway, look,
Hey, Rich.
he needs my help. I'll just get the drinks. Hang on a second.
We're doing good.
What you got here? What did you get me? Whiskey Coke? Yeah. Hope it's a double.
See, now they're just anticipating us. That's why they're just standing there quietly.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yours.
Thank you.
We
So-
repeat the fuck out of that.
Cheers, everyone.
And all 4 of them, so they're all gonna go out.
It's a nice one.
And you normally drink champagne?
Yes, I really like it.
Yeah? What
Yeah.
about cocktails?
Well, no, not
Vodka?
really. No.
Beer?
No, definitely
How
not.
about beer?
Not really like the taste.
Just
Yeah, I don't like
champagne.
beer as well, actually. It's strange, but hang on a second. Hi, it's my mum. It was her birthday today. She's just
Wow.
saying, like, thanks again and whatever. Have a look. What she looks like.
Whoa, she's so pretty.
She looks young, right?
That's why you're so handsome.
Oh, thanks.
She's. Be cool and tell you have a girlfriend. Tell you have a girlfriend, but they just game her to the same extent as if you really liked her. I need to keep the diversion away. No. I need to keep playing this game until my friend Greg can get out of here. Plus, I can just ghost her later. So.
Thank you. That's nice of you to say. And actually, you're so pretty. You've got such a
Thank
sweet
you.
smile.
Thank you, nice to hear.
But you're a little bit shy, right? Am I right?
Maybe a little bit.
But that's cute. I like shy girls.
Thank you.
Yeah, shy girls are normally good girls. But there's, what is it they say? It's always the quiet ones. There's some like English expression. The quiet ones are trouble.
Well, maybe that's true.
Yeah, true
Quiet
about
ones
you.
Maybe.
are animals
Alright.
in bed.
The worst situation here is if your girl gets bored and wants to leave and drags his girl away. And girls often do that because they're way more loyal than guys. So you need to keep your girl interested. And so as far as you can, without being dishonest, you want to work hard to make her like you.
Manipulating her. Keep the girl side by side. Turn your girl away from your friend by moving around to the outside. Turn your girl away from her friend by moving around to the outside. Turn your girl away from her friend by moving her around to the outside.
When the girls can see each other, they can find a moment, you know, where there's a lull in the conversation, and they can get out of there. If you turn them away so they can't see each other without kind of, you know, looking back, then it makes it much harder for the conversation to break up for either party as long as they can't see each other. So it's the correct option. What food do you like?
Well, I am a vegetarian for 6 years now. Can you believe it?
And you're still alive?
Yes, as you see.
Okay. No, but seriously, do you feel healthier with it?
Yes, actually, I feel much better.
Okay. Seems quite trendy at the moment, and I saw lots of documentaries like this one, Cowspiracy, Forks Over Knives. And it's all, you know, about how eating meat is bad for the environment, having plant proteins or whatever is better. So that's cool. And you're a healthy person in general then?
Well, yes, I think so. And actually, I really love animals, so I just can't eat them, you know.
Do you have some animals?
Yes, I have a dog.
Okay.
What about you?
No, I have fish. I have an aquarium with fishes.
Nice.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Find out logistics, if they live together and if they work the next day. Talk about her hobbies. Tell about your hunting safari in South Africa.
Can you do anything active apart from reading? I mean, reading could be active.
Do you mean sports or something?
Yeah.
Well, no.
No?
No.
Zero?
Zero. Well, walking.
Well, you need to walk from your house to different places.
Yes.
Yeah?
Can we count it?
Yeah.
Not really. You don't play like volleyball
No,
or
just don't really.
badminton?
No.
No? That's
No.
so strange.
Well, I don't
What
like
about the gym?
sports.
You never been a member of a gym?
Well, maybe I was.
But you didn't go?
Yes, I think so.
Well, that's funny. Well, you look alright anyway. You're in
Thank
good
you.
shape. So
Thank you.
it hasn't killed you yet. At some point, you need to start working for your friend and finding out the necessary information. So staying in this conversation is okay, but you could be more helpful if you found out the stuff that would help you later when you want to close the deal.
Man, I have to fucking do his job for him.
Seems like they're getting on very well together.
Yeah, I think so.
Offer to take pics and direct him to touch her up. Did you know I'm a licensed pastor? I think I should marry you guys right now. Proceed to perform a ceremony with I do's and then say you may kiss the bride. Tell the friend, your girl, how good they look together. Encourage the connection. Okay, well, my work here is done. You guys have fun. Leave the group.
Yeah, they look great together. First, they're actually both quite tall, so they match like that. Because he actually likes tall girls, and it's so hard for him to find someone his height. That's really cool. So he's such a
wonderful.
nice guy. How is she? Is she a good girl?
She's a wonderful girl. I
Yeah?
think your friend is very lucky.
Alright, well hopefully they, they make it, but let's just chill and see what happens. This is very nice. You're not saying it publicly, you're not saying it to her, but you're saying it to the friend because you know that after this interaction, they're going to speak about him and you want the girl that you're talking to be saying very nice things about your friend. So it's the correct choice. Nice one.
Ooh. Let your friend decide what to do next. Suggest a swingers party. You suggest going somewhere else. Persuade your girl to so that she persuades her friend. I don't want it. Even as a good wingman, I don't want to have to control the whole situation for my friend. I don't want to have to do that. He's a big boy. He can do it on his own. You suggest going somewhere else. Persuade your girl so that she persuades her friend. No, we're trying to diverge this.
Oh yeah, that's what I think as well anyway, but hang on a second. Yo, Greg.
Yep.
What do you want to do, man?
Oh, maybe we should go bowling.
Bowling now?
Yeah.
It is 1 a.m. It's a good time for bowling. What do you think, girls?
Oh, no, I
No.
don't think so. I don't think it's a good idea, no.
It will be great. Come on.
You're already
Let's
wearing
go.
their bowling shoes, aren't they?
No, they're not.
I have
sorry.
to do
Oh,
every
sorry.
fucking thing for him.
Okay,
I might as well have just gotten the threesome.
See, you left it to him, and he's a dumbass, isn't he, right? You're the wingman, you need to help
He
him
is a
out.
dumbass, yes. So I fucking have to do it myself.
Monica, what do you think? This place is getting a bit dull, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we should make a move after party time, yeah?
I think it's a good idea.
Alright, let's get Vika and Greg and get out of here.
Yeah.
Guys, go
Yeah.
for after party.
Yeah, it will be
Yeah,
great.
come on.
Come on.
Think it's a
She
good
wants
idea?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, definitely.
All my
Maybe
ideas are good.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Well, got the fuck out of there.
Brilliant. This is exactly the way to do it. You don't want to leave it to him, and you want to
he's
first
a
persuade
dumbass.
your girl so that there's 2 people that already want to do the thing, then your friends are going to be 3, and the final girl is going to agree to it because, she's just going to be outvoted.
Forced assimilation. We did okay.
You want to go out with someone that makes you look good.
That's a
They
C.
should be.
Ooh, I unlocked it. Office. It's dangerous territory, but you've fallen for your colleague. Will you be able to walk the fine line and take her on a date? Goal. See her outside of work. One-on-one. Click, click, click. Such a creepy stare. No way you're still playing Candy Crush and you're on level 495. Amazing. Who's the guy? Wow, he has cool muscles, but it's okay to look at naked dudes at work. You're working on the report? How's it coming along? God, you're sexy. If we didn't work together, I'd fuck the shit out of you.
Oh, who's that guy that you're looking at? He's got good muscles.
Well, thank you, but is it okay to pick in other people's computer, you think?
I don't know. What if there's a naked man? I mean, someone needs to check.
Just,
But-
a man, the sort of man that I'm looking for.
yeah, but you're at work, remember?
Oh, well, thank you for your advice. I'll keep it in mind.
He does have very good muscles, though. So you like muscle men?
I do. Well, you're obviously not into muscles, right?
Well, I like women with muscles, but not too much.
Do you go to the gym yourself?
Yeah,
You do?
yeah.
Cannot tell. Maybe
But
you
watch
should...
it and then watch. See that?
Well,
Nearly broke the shirt.
keep on working. You'll get there at some point.
I feel like they're not real
A little bit too
coworkers.
risque for the office, that was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. That's why I went with it.
So what do you think of this new guy, Jeffrey?
He's a good lad. It's fine. My friend actually dated him, and to her he was a total freak.
Oh, no way. That's amazing gossip. Wow, cool. Thank you.
I know, small world, isn't it?
Yeah.
But he seems alright for working.
Oh, for work, that's
totally
Not
fine.
for outside
Doesn't matter,
purposes.
but the gossip's cool. Thanks for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Gossip's cool. Ask what she did at the weekend. Talk about how bad it is that they stopped free lunches on Fridays. Talk about the hot girl who slept with last week in order to make her jealous. Ask what she did at the weekend. Let's just go with B.
Hey, you know what I hate?
What?
This
Tell me.
Friday lunch. They've stopped it. We used to get free lunch.
I
Now
know,
what?
I know. I heard about it.
So
Disaster.
bullshit. When I came to work in this place, they're like, you're going to get free lunch on Friday, you're going to get these, trips and stuff, and then they just take it all away, piece by piece. What are they going to do next?
Well, life sucks in general.
Yeah, because that lunch was cool, We had sometimes, you didn't work here as long as me, but we had pizzas, sometimes they had Chinese food, Indian food was
Are
my
you still
favourite.
talking?
Yeah, do you like Indian food?
I love Indian.
Me too, right? So they used to
We
have
never
it.
got Indian though for the Friday lunch.
Yeah, before you started, they used to do it, and then they said, "Oh, it's too expensive. Now we have to get pizzas for everyone." They used to have this naan
Shut
bread and
up.
stuff, the rice, and different vegetable curries, meat curries. So nice. Mango lassi drink.
Maybe you should go work in a restaurant. You know so much about it.
Do they need criminal lawyers in restaurant? You think?
Yeah, especially if you have bad stomach after you eat Indian, they might need to.
Such
Good
a
idea.
long scene.
Be in the office, negative, Nancy, moaning, not so attractive. So not the best thing that you could choose.
What was the other thing? Oh, what'd you do this weekend? Great conversation.
Oh hey, next weekend is it's like holiday weekend, extra day. So you got any plans?
I do. I'm going to Las Vegas with my friends.
Oh yeah.
Maybe gonna get married. You never know there.
What? You're gonna get? Oh,
Well,
you're
you
joking.
know, yeah.
Ah, yeah, of course, yeah.
And you?
Yeah, I've got big plans. Just got a few options. Need to decide. Different people invited me to cool things and trips. But,
What are the
yeah.
options?
Oh, like flying places, some cool parties, and One of my friends is like friends with celebrity and like house party in Hollywood Hills and stuff. But anyway, I'll tell you after. Because I'm not sure. I need to choose really. I get a lot of invitations.
All right. Make your choice wisely.
Oh my god. Just shut up.
Hey, I know you've got this report to finish, but you do seem like a bit more stressed overall.
I know, I'm very stressed. I mean, with this new boss, who's the new head of the department, he's putting so much pressure on us. I really don't like the direction that the company is going.
Agree. Disagree and try and convince her. Ask her if she wants part of your conspiracy to take a dump in his office at night. Advise her to meditate. That isn't really a company. I'm a character. We're inside a video game. Yeah, I'll just agree. Whatever.
Well, yeah, I
dude.
agree. It's not.
I don't
it's not
even
the right
want this
way
one-on-one.
to
I
run
don't
a
want it.
department, and
I don't want it.
Yeah,
Just
you
get
can't
me
put
to
too
the
much
last
pressure
date,
on people
please.
because then you won't get the best out of them. So, yeah, you're totally right about this.
I know,
New
I know.
management.
I know,
God.
the old boss was so much better.
I know.
Way better.
And his shirt's so nasty, right? He's got no fashion sense at all.
Mine's got no taste, that's for sure.
And he's like, I'm so
Headphones
cool,
gone.
got his flashy car. Look at me, I'm coming in,
headphones back
fixing
on.
everything. But he's just making it worse.
Yeah, I'm the one making money and you're the one working for me, right?
It's my boss.
This is alright, it's okay to agree, but remember that if you think something different, then you should say it and you should persuade her, be persuasive,
I
be
don't
logical,
even know the
and
scenario
it would have a
behind
better
what this
response.
new
But
boss
not bad.
is doing or what the old boss did. I have no context of any of
He
this,
used
so
to
I
work
don't have an
for,
opinion.
Baxter and Bowtie, right?
That's correct.
Well, what happened? Why'd you leave that?
Yeah, I was bored and I was underappreciated there and I felt that I could do so much more.
Well, we appreciate you.
Thank you so much. That is very nice
Never
to hear.
forget.
I will not. Thank you.
You want to find out if she is single. Are you single? You want to bang? Want to date? Ask about vacation cans and then whom she goes with. Ask her straight if she's single. Talk about property prices that she rents and who she lives with. You have a boyfriend at home. How could you not? Lift her arms and legs and feet. Say that she must be single because she puts so much effort to look good at work. Like that. We'll go with A for right now.
So do you have any vacation plans coming?
Oh, I do in fact. Big plans.
Yeah?
Going surfing to Portugal all the way.
You're gonna surf to there, or once you get there?
Well, I'm
quite hard,
gonna use a plane to get there, but then I'm gonna surf in Portugal. Yeah.
All right, very nice. I saw on YouTube they have these huge waves, the biggest in the world.
Yeah,
there, right?
the world record, 30 meters.
Oh my God, that's mental.
Quite amazing, no?
Yeah, beautiful and cool and
Yeah, I'm
stuff.
thinking to beat it, the world record.
All right,
I think I can do it better.
okay. But anyway, who are you going there with?
Just a group of friends.
So you're just going with friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go out
friends.
girls?
2 girls, 1 guy.
Okay, great. That's going to be really cool.
Yep.
She's a fucking weirdo.
You can't really ask a work colleague, hey, are you single? It's a little bit too close to coming on to her. So smooth way to do it is that. So well done.
Thanks, Priv. After lunch. So her tummy's all full now. She's now ready for... Holy shit, dude. Clean up your mess. Clean your shit up. She's just gonna immediately start typing again. That was awkward
What
right
did you
there.
have for lunch today?
Indian.
Indian food.
Yeah?
Oh, cool. Yeah, I like it. Because in England we have lots of Indians and, we
I
have
heard
so
that.
many Indian restaurants. I like it a lot. What do you have?
Chicken curry?
Yeah, spicy or?
Yeah, spicy. I like it spicy.
Vindaloo probably, that's the most spicy one.
Yeah. Good guess.
Yeah. You know me.
Babe, go and make me some tea. Have the report on my desk at 9 a.m. Playful. I'm having trouble with this report. Maybe if you got under my desk and blew me, I'd get some inspiration. Ask her how she likes hot weather and then talk about weather in England. Nah. I'm not playing this bullshit anymore.
I want that report on my desk at 9 a.m. sharp.
Yes, sir. We'll be done.
Okay, and let's fix this a little bit. Straighten this up. There you go.
Yeah? Is that right?
Yes, carry
That's
on.
how you want it?
As you
Okay.
were.
All right.
And increase that font size, +1. There you go.
Done. Anything else? You know,
No.
I'm always open for any
Of
suggestions
course
from
you are.
you.
Carry on.
Will do.
Aha!
Bringing some playfulness into the workplace is always going to be well received. It's going to build attraction, and here's a way you can do it. So it's a good choice.
Thank you. Hey, I was wondering if you'd like to get dinner with me. Want to go to the Shamrock with me and some people from the office tonight? Want to come over to my place and I cook us dinner? What do you think about dating coworkers? No, that's too obvious. Want to come to my place and I cook us dinner? How about we go as like a group event, like me and some of the coworkers?
Hey, listen, me and some of the guys and girls, we're going to the Shamrock after work.
All right.
You want to come?
The pub around
Yeah,
the corner.
that one, they have pool and darts and ping pong, all that stuff.
I heard a lot about it.
You want to go? You want to join
I
us?
would love to. I would love to. Thank you so much for the invitation.
All right, of course, it's going to be good. Great.
All right.
I just have to coax other people into this.
Doing well there, because the best way to invite a colleague out, especially if you're not sure, is to arrange some kind of group event. So that's the way to bridge that gap between people that are just colleagues to people that see each other socially.
A few days later. Oh.
Hey, you doing any exercise stuff for the moment?
Yeah, actually, I just started doing CrossFit.
You do CrossFit?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can tell you do CrossFit. Your legs are so sexy. I can tell I would like to rub it all over you if I weren't coworkers. CrossFit is for yuppie douchebags who have nothing to offer this world but their meathead bodies. I've been meaning to start CrossFit, but haven't found a good one. Where do you do it? I'm not really into working out. I like sports and tennis. I like real sports. Like let's go with D here.
CrossFit, yeah, I've been meaning to try actually. I did try it once, but I just didn't like the place. So, where do you go?
Just around the corner.
It's like a couple blocks.
Yeah, it's very convenient
It's
from
good?
here. Yeah, it's great.
All right. Well, maybe I'll try that one one day. If you don't mind me being in the same class.
No, not at all, not at all. You're
Okay,
welcome. All right.
She looks so uninterested.
Again, this is great because it's the kind of innocuous conversation that can nicely lead to something outside of work, doing something together socially.
Like CrossFit. Talk about what else you both do outside work for fun. Talk about the upcoming office party. God no, fuck off. Hey.
Karen,
Yes.
I wanted
Name's
to know,
Karen.
you said you do CrossFit. What else? You go out drinking
Surf.
with friends and stuff for the weekend, but anything else you like to do?
Well, nothing too exciting. I go to the movies. I take pictures. I like
Such an event.
photography.
Okay.
Also, salsa.
Salsa? Oh, no way. I did it a few times.
Oh,
Dude, I
really?
want some
Yeah, were you any
salsa and
good?
chips now.
I got better, but I mean, there's always the instructor
Nachos.
guy.
Yeah.
He's amazing, and then obviously not like that, but
Great.
better than
great.
when I started.
I would
Yeah.
never tell you can do salsa, but it's great. Great
I
to
take
know
that as a compliment
Yes,
because
it is a compliment.
the guy he looked quite effeminate, to be honest. He trained me. I don't know about your coach. But,
And what do you do in your spare time?
well, I like playing squash. I told you I like photography. Sometimes some dance, a little bit of gym, but also climbing is cool.
Oh, really? Climbing?
Yeah, but not mountain climbing, holding on with one hand, but like these artificial walls and stuff. Yeah, very cool.
Interesting. So how long have you been doing this?
I've done it in like 9 times or something. Why? You
I always
interested
wanted
in
to
it?
try. I mean, I read so much about it and some of my friends are doing it, but I never had the guts to do it myself.
Oh, it's not too scary. You always have someone supporting you
Yeah?
and stuff.
So I
you
can't
just-
fall on my back and break my, I don't know, whatever, back.
Only if they wanted you to and just cut the rope or something. But no, I'm joking. It's very safe and it's really good. You should try.
Which gym do you go to?
Well, there are a few different ones. If you go to the same one all the time, it's boring. So always change it. But there's a good one for beginners. So, Yeah, I'll tell you about it. I'll send you details, or
please,
next
please.
time I go, I can even, you know.
That would be great.
He's
that
so
would be great.
vague in like all of his conversation stuff all the time.
From the workplace, it's all about transitioning to personal stuff, but in a smooth way. So it's the right
Exactly.
option. Well done.
Thank you.
What you looking at?
It's this design book, but this part is cars. You like cars?
I love cars, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, look, they have the concept like in the beginning, and then how it evolves over time.
Nice.
Like adding wheels, and then adding other stuff, little aerial on top, and then you have everything. Yeah, it's cool.
Nice.
I was thinking of getting a Tesla actually.
Yeah?
You like Teslas?
Yeah. Well, you like you into environment and stuff.
I like electricity.
Good choice. Good choice. I had many good reviews about it.
Ask her on a day, invite her with the gang to Shamrock again. No. Arrange to do one of these things, one of the things she or you do outside of work. I want your opinion on something important. Do you think this qualifies as sexual harassment? Whip your dick out. We're gonna go with C.
Karen, actually, in the break, I just called the climbing club, and on Saturday and Sunday, we could go at like 4 o'clock, and there's no people there and stuff. I can book
Okay.
either of those times. So, do you want to go?
Great news. Yes. I'm
Which
free.
day?
I'm in any of those. Which one is better for
Let's
you?
say Sunday.
Sunday's good.
Yeah?
Great. Yeah.
All right,
Just
great.
after church.
You're joking. you go to church?
Of course I do.
Obviously.
Oh, well, that's good.
She looks the type.
Yeah, I go.
Yeah.
Yeah, go there a lot. But anyway, climbing, cool. Sunday,
Yes.
great.
I got it.
Wonderful. So
I
you
did it.
smoothly bridged that gap between just chilling in the office to arranging to do something outside socially. Perfect. Is this dress new?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
How did you notice?
It shows your figure well.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, I like it.
You figure well. You need to go speak to Michelle and HR immediately to book time off to the to go to the Maldives with me. Let's take the day off tomorrow and drive to Vegas. Let's stay late tonight after work and make a dirty movie. You need to speak to Michelle and HR immediately to book time off to go to the Maldives with me. We'll go to Vegas.
You know what would be cool? What? If we just took the day off tomorrow, like, oh, I'm too sick, like that, and we just drive to Vegas, go there, like, you know, see everything and all the lights and action, instead of this fucking office.
That would be
Excuse
amazing.
my French.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, that would be amazing. That's a
It'd be
great
cool, right?
idea. I know. If only we could.
If only.
If only we could do it. But was that the best option?
Here we got some playful future projection, and it works really nicely, especially in boring office type situations.
Yep.
I'm done
Yep.
for the day. Why don't you pack it in as well?
Whew, you know what? That's the best thing I heard all day.
Yeah?
Why don't you
Well,
pack
I've
it
got
in?
another best thing, a new best thing.
Tell me.
Slams
Why don't we
it.
get a drink on the way home?
All right,
Yeah?
that's a great idea.
All right, cool. Let's get out of here.
No,
Let's do it.
I've beaten it. I'm done. We did it. We gonna get drinks. Complete. Casanova.
A little bit too risque for the office.
Risque.
Bring in some playfulness.
Final level, kids. Our date. Choose the date's location. Oh shit. Hold on. Can I go back? Okay. First date, Kate. So this is the very first date. So theoretically, where would I like to go? Club with friends? No, I'm on a date with somebody, man. I'm not gonna fucking do this bullshit. We can do coffee, a bar at 8, probably not, or hiking. Hiking doesn't seem to be a good first date, maybe a few, so we'll just go with coffee.
Coffee's boring, and, you know, we love drinking, right? We want some alcohol. Otherwise, you know, how do you make a move if you're sober? Oh, God. Plus, a lot harder to keep the conversation going in a coffee shop.
I mean, for you, sure. So apparently, I guess we're going to the bar.
Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So the bar is the best option.
This man's just reliant on alcohol. You don't need alcohol to be successful in dates.
Good to see you.
This was a slow. Side by side or opposite each other. You don't want to sit side by side because you want to be able to face each other in your first date, your very first, interaction.
Take a seat.
Thanks.
Yeah.
No. You don't sit opposite. Reason is, you can't touch her up. No, but seriously, it makes it a bit harder. When you're sitting side by side, you get to kind of take a break, look around the room. If there's an awkward silence, it's not so awkward. And like I said before, you can touch her.
Okay. Guys, I'm serious with you. If you have watched it up to this point, this man is wrong. This man is wrong. This man is a sexual predator that uses money, and he uses Steam games to seduce females into his bullshit. You don't fucking sit side by side with somebody on your first date, because if you want to be intimate with somebody and you want to truly understand who they are as a human being, you sit opposite of each other so you can look them directly in the fucking eye. And I'm not going to sit here and try and dig my hand up her vagina. I'm not going to need to do that. I don't need to go to the fucking bar and have her wasted to make good moves. You don't need any of that shit to be successful. You don't. This man is reliant on alcohol. Because at this point now, this is me seriously what I would actually do. And he probably is a better seducer than me, but he probably takes a lot more shots. And he's got money. Shit like that. There's no fucking statistics to back up most of this shit. It's garbage that comes out of his mouth, especially with this last one, because they're like, it's the very last scenario, Richard. Just say what you actually think. It's sit right next to her, even though we're both sitting like this, right? I can't have a meaningful conversation with somebody who's right here, right? I can't. It's the first date. I can't. And I get there's awkward silences and stuff like that, but if you're good at your date, you're not going to have that problem. It's just me,
Come
apparently.
take a seat over here.
Thank you.
Perfect. So many people sit opposite each other on first dates, and it gets really awkward because you've got that eye contact the whole time. You run out of stuff to say, it feels super uncomfortable. And the worst thing, you can't touch her up, right? So it's much better to sit side by side.
What?
So how have you been the past few days? What have you been doing?
Actually, quite a lot. I went to the gym as usual, and then did some work, but it's boring, right?
Yeah.
And last night I watched a movie.
Okay, what movie?
It was Seven with Brad Pitt, a nice one.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's kind of
Brad Pitt.
psychological, serial killer, scary.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Yeah, I like
it is very scary. I liked it very much. I think it's very smart.
But it's a strange film for a girl. It's not like Sex
Is
and the
it?
City or Finding Nemo or something. It's quite a tough film, right?
Yeah, it is. But I like tough films.
So you watch horror movies and things like that?
Very tough
I do. I
film.
do quite often. I think they make you think.
Seven with Brad
and
Pitt. Very tough
it's
movie.
interesting.
But not. What if there's loads of blood and people dying? You can watch it, or you kind of cover your eyes and stuff.
Not like that. I wouldn't watch The Saw or something like that because it's stupid, I think. But this one is very smart. You should know if you watched it.
Yeah, it is very smart. You're always thinking about how they can catch him and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's quite
exactly.
cool.
Exactly.
All right. What else have you got going on?
Actually, I'm moving house at the moment, and it's
Alright.
very, very difficult and annoying.
I don't even know what the goal
because
for this
there are
was. I
all
think
those
it's to get laid.
boxes I have to move
I don't-
and all my
couldn't tell you.
stuff.
Pack things
Yeah,
up.
pack
and-
up and then transport it all. Oh,
You
it's
see,
so
this is
difficult.
like Metal
this
Gear
is a
Solid now. I ain't
stressful
even
thing to
playing the
do to
game. I'm
move
just
out.
sitting here listening to this
Absolutely,
dialogue.
Absolutely.
Offer to come and help. Sympathize. Use it as a reason to check our muscles. Sympathize.
That sucks, yeah? It's so much to do, isn't it, moving house?
It is. It's very, very annoying and difficult and boring. Ugh.
It's going to be good in the end, right? You're moving somewhere better or somewhere, disgusting and in the slums or something?
Luckily, to a better place, so I'm looking forward to it, actually.
That's nice. Yeah, when it's all done, it will be good. And you'll have a housewarming party, I guess.
I will.
If you do, you know, I'm your man. I'll come and bring some wine and stuff.
Okay.
Is that the best option?
Okay, but not the best option here. I know you're busy now with the house and stuff, but what do you normally do in your free time? Do you do any sports?
Yeah, of course I do sports.
Why, of course.
It's my main hobby, going to the gym actually.
Oh, yeah.
We
Yeah, I like
fucking
it very
talked
much.
about
What do you
this.
do there?
I do a lot of different things actually. The main one is doing weights, usual stuff.
Okay.
And
Everybody's
I
so
also do
fucking
1
vague
hour
in this
stretching
goddamn
a
game.
week.
Yeah.
It's very, very painful, but very rewarding as well.
For flexibility.
Yeah,
I do
I
You want
weights
to be
and
able to do
stuff.
splits or,
Yeah, that's
or
my goal.
kick people in their heads. And stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, and so, and also I do Pilates sometimes. Yeah, so it's interesting as well. And what about you? Do you do sports?
I do squash.
Yeah, I've done lots of sports. I used to do boxing, used to play squash. I always try and do something physical, and at the moment I just do normal gym, like weights and things.
I
But I don't
just do
get huge
normal
'cause I don't
gym.
do protein shakes and all this stuff. So
That's good.
just go to the gym, and I'm doing things for like endurance, you know, to have good fitness and
Yeah, that's
whatever.
good.
And what else do you do apart from physical stuff?
Apart from physical stuff, I like reading. Actually, I read every day, and it's very, very interesting for me.
Oh yeah? What are you reading now, or what's the last book you read?
I've just finished Bulgakov's Master and Margarita, but it wasn't the
Okay.
first time I've ever read it. So.
You read it again? So
Yeah, I like it very much.
one of your favorites?
Yeah, one of.
That's nice because it's classic literature, not like, you know, Harry Potter and Da Vinci
Yeah.
Code and the girl with the dragon tattoo and all this stuff. But,
So you like reading as well?
yeah, and I like reading not just fiction, but if I read fiction, I like classics. But I like
Okay.
reading sometimes psychology, business, biographies, all types of
Okay,
different
guys,
stuff.
I literally
Yeah, that's
haven't
interesting.
done
I like
anything in the
psychology
past
as
5
well,
minutes.
and biographies of famous people. That's good.
Holy
Interesting,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. And tell me,
This
do you do
game's just
anything,
playing itself.
creative, or I don't know, like singing, dancing, playing the violin, whatever.
Actually, I'm absolutely useless at singing.
You can't sing?
Can't do that, and don't like
I was gonna
it.
ask you
Look,
to
I'm
sing
crying,
Oh,
guys. This
really?
is
Yeah.
hurting
I'm
me.
so sorry.
something. Maybe we'll get you lessons and you can
This
sing.
is
something.
physically hurting me.
That can be interesting. Maybe one day.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't play any musical
None of
instruments.
them?
Well, no.
Even this
I'm
xylophone thing or the.
afraid. Maybe.
Do you know this triangle? That one you just.
Can do
like
that, I think, because that's easy. And
Uh-huh.
the creative thing I do is actually painting.
Oh boy, my drink.
Thank you.
Fucking chug that all down. Try to get to the bottom of how it makes her feel. Say that she can paint you nude if she wants. Say that you don't really get arts.
Painting's really interesting, actually. But,
Wake me
it is.
up when
but
they're
tell
done
me,
with
like,
this.
What does it give you? How do you feel?
Oh, it gives me a lot. In the first place, it helps you to reveal something inside. And in the second place, it helps you to express your emotions. And it's really interesting.
So it's not something
Really interesting.
'cause I'm not a painter, right? So it's not something where, you know, you're sitting here, for example, and you just paint the bar and you're just trying to kind of copy it. It's something where something's coming from inside based on how you feel and who you are.
Yeah,
and
it is.
whatever.
It is because I like to create something that may not even exist in the real
Okay.
world. So it's basically my imagination. But sometimes I like to paint something that exists. If it's, for example, beautiful scenery or something I really like.
Very nice. So it's not.
Are
it's
we
something
done
that
here
serves a
yet?
purpose,
Is this
like,
game over?
emotionally for you as well, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
This
Very cool.
this has
I'd love to see
turned
some of
into a
your
let's
paintings one
watch,
day.
guys.
Oh, really?
It has.
That
Yeah.
would be lovely. I would be happy to show you
If you
something.
haven't seen it, and if you're watching this,
Marvelous.
Oh,
That's exactly
finally.
what you want to do, because when someone has a passion, you want to dig down in it, get them speaking and telling you about their feelings, and it's definitely the way to go when someone reveals a life passion. So pay attention to that.
I haven't paid attention to
Let's not leave this sitting
shit.
here. Yeah, have a drink.
Thank you very much.
Thank you much.
Cheers.
So tell me, how about traveling? Do you travel?
Oh yes, I do.
And what do you normally do? Do cities or adventure holidays?
Actually, I like I like both. I like cities, and I went to many places in Europe. For example, Prague and Berlin and Rome. Rome is amazing, so I like that.
There,
Yeah, of course, Europe is beautiful, and I also went to some exotic places like Lebanon, for example.
Lebanon?
Yeah,
it's not dangerous there.
It was quite scary because I thought it was dangerous, but probably it wasn't at the moment. It was fun because I like to see different things.
Is there just an option for me to leave this state?
Whatever. But Rome is very touristy, right?
Yeah, all these crowds, you're
and
right.
then Lebanon is probably not very touristy, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, very different.
So you like
can see the contrast.
different kinds of things, not
Yeah, I
always
do.
the same stuff in the same hotel and speaking, you know, places where, because English people are different. Some like to go to, for example, Spain every year to the same place,
really?
only speak English, they don't know any Spanish.
That's quite boring.
Yeah, and then some people like just going somewhere super exotic where there are no tourists. I'm more like the second type. I don't like tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I go somewhere and the other English people are, oh no, you know, I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, really? So you don't like English people?
When I'm traveling somewhere and you're just surrounded by, you know, people from your country, you don't feel like you're traveling. And if everything's in English, you don't feel like you're traveling. So I like to go somewhere and only meet locals, to go to the local place. Like you would have seen
What
it
is
in
this
Rome. You
man's
can go to
fucking
some restaurants
mindset
where it's
on
all
any of
just
this
Americans.
nonsense?
Yeah, just tourists all around.
Or
No
you can
good.
go to a restaurant if you're lucky and you're like, oh, I'm sitting with Italians, so I must be in the right place, not the tourist
Yeah, maybe you're right,
recommendation.
actually. I should try that.
How much do you think she gets paid
Yeah.
to do this?
And tell me, what's the I don't know, coolest place you've been or most interesting?
Something that I really liked, yeah?
Yeah.
Recently I went to Cuba and it was amazing.
Cuba.
I really, really liked it.
Disagree and say it's not such a cool place. Impressed with the fact that you've been to the Caribbean. Get her talking about the best parts of the trip.
Cuba, that's really interesting because it's kind of a strange country, right? It was Americans weren't allowed to go there for so long. They've got this reputation for the politics, but it's not very developed for tourists, right? So it must be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not, and that's what's interesting actually, because it's not easy to get internet even there, you know.
No internet yet.
Yeah. There is internet, but it's kind of difficult.
Slow and stuff.
Yeah, very interesting.
But I like
Completely
having
different.
a break. from the
Very
internet, do you?
interesting.
Oh, yeah, I liked
Just
it,
fucking
but
stupid.
not all people can handle it.
Put a
Can you?
bullet in my brain, please.
Yeah, I can handle it. I like to
Good.
unplug sometimes, and then you feel how relaxing it is when you're not checking your phone all the time. But,
Yeah, right. I do it sometimes as well, and I really liked it.
but tell me, like, what's the cool stuff about Cuba? What did you really like about it?
Everything. I just liked everything. The nature was amazing, very beautiful, and the
Trees,
people.
beaches.
Yeah, the main thing was actually the people because they're very, very friendly and very
Okay.
different, and it was very peaceful there and safe, and everything was wonderful.
Shut up.
People are often the most important
Shut
thing,
it.
yeah? Because if they're rude or if
We
there's
want
too
to hear
many
this
tourists, then
bullshit.
it just
Someone
can
get this
destroy
date over
holiday,
with.
right?
Sure.
But you said they're very, very friendly, so you felt
Very.
good there.
Yeah, you're right. I felt very good there.
Very nice. Excelente. You know, holidays are something that bring out a lot of emotions. You know, just
Excelente.
compared to
It's
her
a
telling
excelente,
you
but
about,
thanks.
I don't know, her day at work compared with a recent holiday. So it's an area that you want to explore and you want to find out what she felt during that period so that she can kind of relive it and start feeling good again in that moment with you as she tells you about it. Plus, it's keeping the attention on her rather than just cutting her off and talking about something else.
And what about
Sure.
you? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did because when I was younger, I would go away for months at a time and just
Wow.
go to different countries and, you know, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again. Now I'm more settled and I like spending time at home.
53
But I would say
minutes.
like every month
Oh
I like
my
to go somewhere.
god.
And I spend a lot of time in Barcelona. I've got a nice place there, it's by the sea, and have it all, you know, nicely set up with big television.
You
and
can tell at the
PlayStation and stuff,
beginning
so it's
of
really
this
cool.
game they tried
Oh, really?
a lot and really filled it
PlayStation, you
out.
said?
And then
Yeah.
towards the end of the game, like I've
you play
maybe
often?
done 3 options this whole
Yeah,
time
kind
for
of.
however long
Oh,
this
really?
scenario's been
I
going on
think-
for.
Games are just a waste of time, don't you think so?
What are we talking about? Yeah, I know you're right. I will cut down. What am I supposed to What, and I suppose you don't do anything that wastes time? Persuade her that it's actually quite intelligent, whatever games we're talking about, sure.
Well, look, I kind of get what you mean because it's, you know, some people might say it's immature or something, but it's a little bit different nowadays because older people play, and even in this TV show, House of Cards, he's the president, but he plays games. It's quite funny, but
Yeah, sorry.
I won't try and convince you that it does good stuff for your brain and your reflexes and kind of memorizing maps and things.
Okay.
But specifically for me, the way I work in my business is I need to have just a few big ideas, you know, every now and again. So I'm not sitting there all day doing repetitive stuff. I need to be creative and think of something powerful. And when I'm playing a game, I'm not 100% in there at all. I'm kind of detached and I'm coming up with ideas. So it's something that actually is not, you know, I'm sitting there playing the game. I'm actually having these big ideas, just like you might if you're in the bath, you know, and you think, oh, that's good, you know, like this. And something I also do is if I'm playing something that doesn't need audio, you know, where it's not really important, like a racing game or sports, then I listen to audiobooks.
Oh,
And actually, I remember a few years ago, I studied Chinese, and I would be able to sit for hours just listening to the Chinese because I was playing the game, so I didn't get bored. Because if you're just listening to language learning, you can't do it for long, right?
yeah, it's
So it
tiring.
really helped me, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah, maybe.
It's not so bad. And there's some girl games I'm going to let you try. There's one called Flower where you control, I don't know, growing flowers and flying
really?
around and stuff, yeah.
Okay, maybe I would give it a try then.
Brilliant. But do you know why this works? It's because women find it very attractive when a guy shows his intelligence. All women want a guy that's more intelligent than them, and it's very cool if you can persuade her to your point of view. So anytime you can do this, anytime you've got the facts at hand or a strong argument, you can persuade her. It's actually really attractive and sexy, so do it. And what about you? Do you have any, like...
Well, I have a thought about this whole video game thing, but I'm sure I won't get to it for like another 5 minutes, and then I won't care anymore.
Well, let me think. Definitely not TV shows, because I never watch TV actually.
Never?
Never. I don't like it.
You don't have a television?
Only movies.
Ah,
I have
movies.
television, but only
Okay.
for movies and stuff. And I need to tell you that one guilty pleasure I used to have was smoking, actually,
Oh.
but I managed to give up. And
Are you sure you're not going to start again?
no, now
If I had a
now,
cigarette now and say, come on,
no,
smoke.
thank you. No, I gave up, so
That's
no
good.
more. And I think nothing else, basically. And what
Alright.
about you?
Actually, people are often surprised when I tell them I've never tried a cigarette.
Oh, really?
never
Not
smoked them.
once.
No, I smoked other things, but never a cigarette.
Okay.
Strange, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
And in
Yeah.
general, no, I think I'm quite, nothing too bad, you know, not a crazy alcoholic or addicted to anything
That's
that I
good.
shouldn't be addicted to. So, no, it's not too bad. And let me ask something that's a little bit, for me it's interesting, right? So indulge me here.
go
What are your bad habits? Like, what are some bad qualities?
Like that. I think I can't really trust people well, so
Well,
sometimes...
you know you can trust me.
No, I
Of course
don't
you
know.
can.
Sometimes I can seem a little bit unfriendly with people I don't know.
Ah.
So maybe that's a bad point about me. And also, I'm crazy about being on time everywhere. So
Very
sometimes
punctual.
I'm panicking when I'm running late and can be really angry or something like that.
That might be a problem.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
You're always late.
I'm never late, but I
Don't
arrive.
tell me that.
I arrive like 3 seconds before.
Before.
Always
You're sure
before.
not after?
I'm late if it doesn't matter, but if it matters, like a flight or a train or when people are waiting, I'm not late. But if it doesn't really matter, if we kind of say, oh, around that time, then I wouldn't. And getting to the airport, yeah, not hours before. Hate it. So that might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem actually, because I like to come in advance. Don't know what to do now. I can try it your way, because actually I end up wasting hours just
Well,
sitting there and
if
waiting.
in the future, right, this is our first date, but if in the future we go somewhere,
Okay.
you can just go to the airport like 5 hours before, do whatever you want,
Meet you there.
and I'll just come later and meet you on the plane.
Okay, that sounds funny.
All right.
Yeah, hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this video game thing because there's nothing interesting in this date whatsoever. I've completely tuned off. You've probably already shut off the YouTube video and went to go watch some good content. So here's my it's just this lady. It's just this lady I feel like I have a problem with, and that's why that's probably why I'm not interested in it at all, because of the way she thinks about something. So I'm only speaking for myself, obviously, of course, but I don't think video games are a waste of time, and I'll give you a few examples and stuff like that. So imagine people who enjoy movies, who enjoy reading, music, art, anything like that, right? It could be a hobby of yours that you just occasionally like doing, or something that you want to be good at. It could be something that you might want to do professionally, and you can do any of these things professionally, even video games. Like, why the fuck do you think I'm sitting here? I mean, I'm not good at it. I'm not entertaining, but it's something I enjoy doing, and there's other causes behind why I'm doing it. But for some people, video games is a way to escape. It's escapism for some people, because it's not just it's like, oh, whenever people talk about like, oh, video games make kids violent, like there's no correlation with that ever. There's never been. I mean, for some people, you know, sometimes you are a little rage induced, so you just want to go into a game and completely annihilate everybody. So for some people, it could be a stress reliever, essentially, whether if you had a bad day at work or at school, or you know, you just had a bad day in general. And it's a way for you to relax, whether if it's you delving into an already established character and then their journey through this giant world, or if you make your own character from scratch and you're doing like role playing, anything like that. Or if you want to play with your siblings or your parents in like a split screen video game, whether that's Madden or a racing game or anything like that. Or if you want to go online to play competitive games, if you want to play like Overwatch or Rainbow Six Siege or Fortnite, any of that stuff, it's a way to escape for some of these people. So you have that, and so that's why I don't think it's a waste of time. I think the biggest thing why I don't think it's waste time, it's because it's inspirational. Like this right here, which I'm still working on. Hopefully I'll be done with it way before this over. But this is my Mass Effect tattoo, so I'll kind of give you some background on it. So I'm a huge fan of Mass Effect growing up. I played all 4 of the games, and I used to play on my Xbox 360 that my friend gave me back in the day, and one was okay. It was a little clunky at the time. 2 is my absolute favorite. It's a fantastic game. I like 3, even though at the time a lot of people didn't like it based off of the endings, because originally when it came out you only had 2 options, and then they decided to install just a free DLC to add the 3rd option into it. But a lot of people have had issues with it because it was very definitive stuff. And I can understand sometimes that, you know, in a video game, when it is escapism and stuff like that, you want to be the hero, you want to be the driving factor behind whatever the story is. You want to be that character generally most of the time, especially in those games. And so I never really had a problem with it because the story was still good and stuff like that, and it still had my favorite characters that I loved and appreciated. And then Mass Effect Andromeda came along, and I get it, it's not the same and stuff like that, and there is filler in it, but I still think overall it was still a pretty fun game. And I enjoyed it and stuff like that. But obviously it's in the future, past everything that happened in the in Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. And there's like some tidbits here and there from like Liara T'Soni or Commander Shepard, like very clues and stuff like that. But the reason why I got it is because it means more than just a video game. It's more than that. And in the game, you have a system, at least 1, 2, and 3. You have a system of, there's not really one in Andromeda, not that I can think of. No, there's more like there's emotional, logical, and then there's like sarcastic in another one. For Andromeda, but in 1, 2, and 3, they had a Paragon and a Renegade. So Renegade is this, fuck dude, how do I angle this? I don't think I'll have to stand up. So Renegade and Paragon. So it's kind of good and evil in a way, and it's, to me, Mass Effect. I like how I'm in a Super Seducer like dating-esque game, and I'm talking about video games right now, but it's, when I play the game, and generally speaking for everybody who plays video games for the most part, when they play something that they enjoy, or pretty much any game that has like an actual story behind it, you base the decisions off of what you would do in real life. It's pretty much what it would be, unless if you're just like, I just want to pick the worst possible things that I can, and that's a different story. But playing through the games as I grew up, and I have other video game tattoos, and I'm gonna get more, because it's more than just a video game. It's my personality, because I would always play through the game, and I would always usually pick Paragon, because that's who I am as a human being. That's my personality, and that's what I wanted, because I wanted the thing that, those are the options that I chose, because that's what best reflects my view on whatever the scenario was in the game, and that's how it happened. And so I got the tattoo, and it also kind of incorporates just like, you know, we're all just a tiny little speck in this entire universe, right? Because just think about it for a second. Just think about the universe. Just think about it and how massive it is. And we're just a tiny little speck, but that doesn't mean that anything in the face of time and space can stop you from achieving anything that you want to do. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about this before I start getting teary. Yeah, put your arm around her, put your hand on her leg, palm reading, check her purse, use the gypsy fortune teller routine to touch her hair.
I need to figure out a way to touch her now.
Sorry. Could you please remove that?
Remove this, my hand?
Uh-huh.
Why, too soon?
Yeah, didn't like it.
Alright.
I don't even care about
tell me
this
when you're
anymore.
ready. Give me a sign. You can, I don't know, do this and this and this. It means you're ready or something, okay?
Okay, I will.
But don't
No.
leave it too long. That could have been cool, but you drew too much attention to it. So when you do touch her, it should be quite innocuous.
I guess we'll do a palm reading.
I need to figure out a way to touch her now. So if I'm not mistaken, you have hands, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Alright, let me see this. Oh my god.
What? What's wrong?
Has anyone ever done a palm reading for you?
Oh no, never.
No? I can see why. This is very, very strange.
Yeah.
You know this line? This is the lifeline.
Yeah.
And it would be very long if you lived in the Paleolithic era. But,
Why?
but as it is, it's not so long. But that's okay. It's better to live well than long, right? You know, you don't be 300 years old,
Maybe.
but have a
Not sure.
awful life.
Eternal
so that's
life.
that one. Don't think too much about that.
I won't.
Next one is, this is your love line. As you can see, it's not been so good, but then it changes and everything gets pretty good, and that's around, when would that be? Today.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So
You're joking.
that's all good.
I am
Children,
joking. I'm a fucking
happiness.
liar.
Joke? No, really, it's around today. You can't tell exactly, but around, give or take, you know, a week or an hour, something like that. This one is your fortune, and again, it's quite unlucky, but then someone brings a lot of luck and happiness. So
Who's that?
I don't know who. It could be anyone, but probably someone
Okay, I'll pretend
someone
that
close by. So
I
that's-
believed you.
No, it's very scientific. You can, you know, there's books.
Oh, really?
and I studied for a long time.
Well done.
You know, it depends what kind of box you want to be in. If you want to do this kind of silly stuff, it can actually work on a lot of girls, surprisingly. Even if you think it's bullshit, the majority of girls like this stuff. However,
Just
it's a
making
little bit
bullshit up.
calculated. So it depends where you sit on that issue. But for me, it's not the best thing to do, and you should try to do without it.
Well, we're
Do
not
you
the
like
same
going out
people,
to
Richard.
bars, partying, all that stuff?
Actually, no, I don't really like it because people are just drinking there, and I
Brilliant.
don't really like to
Like
drink.
us?
No,
You don't like to drink? Cheers.
no,
Cheers to
they
that.
just cheers.
Yeah,
I
where's
think
my
they're
fucking
just drinking
food?
a lot, and then they're crazy, dancing everywhere,
You mean like
smoking.
shots and...
Yeah, all this.
Hard
I don't
drinking.
really like that. Yeah, but sometimes I go with my friends when they make me go, basically.
You like
Yes.
dancing? Can you dance?
I really can dance when I feel like dancing, but it doesn't happen often. That's why I don't go.
So, do I believe you, yeah? So if I caught you in the club, you wouldn't be dancing on the bar or the table?
No, nothing like that. Never.
You're controlled.
Yeah, I'm very,
Okay.
very self-controlled.
But you're single at the moment. You don't
Yes, I
go
am.
to bars to meet men?
Really, I don't think it's a perfect place to meet someone nice.
What do you do then? Internet?
No, internet. I don't believe in that.
You
I
don't
think
believe in
that
the
it's
internet?
better just to live your life, to work and go to the parks, wherever you go, and then one day you will meet someone when it's time.
That's very romantic. So you believe in fate.
Yeah, I do.
So you're single at the moment, right?
Yes,
you
I
haven't
am.
got secret
You fucking already
lovers
said
and
this.
husbands all around the world or something.
No.
Okay, and how is it? Because I know some girls, they're never single. They just have relationships, split
Just
up into the next
bounce.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I quite like it. I think it's better to be single than with someone you don't like or something like that. That's why I really enjoy that. I have a lot of free time to develop my personality and to do something, read. And
Hour and 12
do
minutes
more
of this
work. So I like it.
garbage.
What's your longest relationship?
It was about a year.
A year? I once met a girl who said 2 weeks to that question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Don't
Amazing,
you think
right?
so?
Yeah, very strange.
What about you?
My longest was my first relationship, 2.5 years.
Oh, that's quite long.
Yeah. But how long have you been single this time?
It's about 3 months now.
3 months.
I'm gonna let fate
If you don't mind me
decide.
asking,
3
and you don't have to
months.
answer if you don't want to, but why did you break up with your last man?
Oh. Actually, we broke up because he was useless in bed.
Make a joke about how you just need 3 to 5 minutes. Say that must mean she hasn't been properly satisfied in a long time. Synthesize and desexualize.
I'll tell you what we can do about that. Bear with me for a second. One evening, come round, because I want to show you some stuff anyway. I've got an aquarium, whatever, you're going to love it. But anyway, come round and we'll pick some, I've got candles, you know, these aroma candles, whatever.
Right.
And very nice music. So think of a track you really like, maybe
Okay.
something like The Weeknd. We'll put that on,
Amazing.
and give me like 3 to 5 minutes to show you what I can do. You'll love it. And it doesn't take long. That's the benefit.
It's a joke, right?
I don't know. We will see.
Okay.
From time to time, girls up the ante sexually and say things like this, and you need to be able to respond in the right way. One of the options is to be playfully tongue-in-cheek about it, but in a way that shows confidence. So that will work.
That felt like an awful
when I'm
option.
single, I'm definitely on dates because it's the best chance to meet girls and see if anyone would be good for a serious relationship.
Yeah.
But what kind of qualities do you like in a man?
Oh, actually, numerous
Many?
qualities. Yeah, but
Okay.
I think the most important are that he's honest
Good in bed. Oh.
and
Oh, dear.
trustworthy.
Oh no. No, I'm joking.
It's not about
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, of course, I would like someone very responsible
Yeah.
and very manly, someone who can
Manly, like
handle.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and shooting people and
no.
tattoos and...
I don't mean the appearance.
Who can
I mean
handle
the
it.
inner world, right? The character and everything.
like decisive and
Yeah, really
not
strong
a
character.
weakling and stuff
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I like smart guys, obviously. That's very important.
Well, okay, cool. Sounds like you're talking about someone.
Are you really?
Yeah. Do you know what kind of girls I like?
I don't know. I can guess beautiful girls, probably.
I like blonde, brown eyes. I'm
Okay.
joking. No, of course,
God,
the
this date's going
physical
awful.
appearance is important to start with, and
well.
then. No, I'm going to be honest, right? You said you like honest guys, so I'm
Yes,
not going
I
to
do.
start lying immediately. So definitely physical appearance is important,
You calm
and
down,
then
you.
after that, intelligence, curiosity, of course, honesty, like you
You
said.
relax.
And I like them. I like
good
them
to
to
you
be
after.
actually quite different from me, so that they can tell me something different.
Something
that's
a little
interesting.
different.
Yeah,
I like it too.
but
Yeah.
as you know, we agree it's quite hard to find someone.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard.
Ask her what grade she would get in kissing school, pounce on her and surprise her with a kiss, kiss one cheek then the other, then kiss her. Do you know what time it is? Time to kiss. Tell her she looks like a baby lamb and tickle her, then kiss her. Sure, we'll go with the fucking
Did you go to school?
Yes, I did.
4th grade.
Okay, so they have different schools for all kinds of different subjects, from drama to arts or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, imagine they had a school called Kissing School.
Oh well.
Yeah,
Okay.
and imagine that you just went to that and that you
Right.
were graduating. And if you got a grade from A to F, what would you get?
Oh, I would definitely
An
get
O?
an A.
Oh, an A.
Yes, an A.
Really? Let me see.
Hey, stop breaking the sexual
Not bad,
tension
maybe a
over
B
here, lady.
minus.
Really?
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
Okay, well, we got
This is
that.
kind of okay. Guys get away with this. I wouldn't say it's the best way to go for the kiss, but it could be a lot worse. It's definitely better than just lunging in there or getting
Just petting the
wasted and
doggo.
pouncing on her.
Did I win? Thank God, this is fucking over, dude.
Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right?
Holy shit.
Congratulations, you've made it. You've got all the way to the end and completed all 10 levels. Now, there is an even better ending if you go through and you complete them all with 5-star ratings, plus get 50% completion, but it will be worth your while, so I suggest you go and do it. As a reward for completing the game, I'm going to give you a few secrets in the making of it. Now, did you notice this? That there's a scene with a girl called Alexa, and there's another one called Jenna. We're talking about the club dance floor and the girl on street, and also Thursday. Did you notice that that's actually the same girl? That's actress Shanna Vincent. Something
shit.
else in the game is that in the friend-to-girlfriend level, Lilia, the girl in it, is actually my friend. She's my friend since 2012, and so a lot of the stuff in that level is true, like her going onto a design course.
Wow, thanks, Richard. Don't listen to this man's advice. Just go be yourself.